welcome to CabSat TV for 2016, right here at the Dubai World Trade Center, and really pleased to be joined now by George Dabaghi from Ericsson. You're the head of TV and media practice for the area.
Indeed.
And of course today in the meeting room area you had the conference. Tell us all about that.
Yes, thank you Andy first for hosting me. I'm very pleased to be in CabSat again. Ericsson's participation today at the conference focused largely on highlighting the innovations in several areas of media processing, immersive TV, shedding some light on media delivery network and its importance for the operators and broadcasters. We strongly believe in the network society is here and the transformation that this brings for media partners, for broadcasters and operators alike. And what we focused on is how can MDNs, media delivery networks, and cloud-based solutions lead into the enablement of operators and broadcasters to launch new services. How can they monetize on this? What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? A little bit of what the opportunities are there. And we're very pleased to be contributing to such an event.
And of course, you are a sponsor for this year's CabSat. Ericsson, you clearly see this as an important event for the business and for the region.
Absolutely. So as I was mentioning, the transformation into this network society, when you look at the IoT of things, the Internet of Things, the multi-screens now being very pervasive, even the consumption habit of content, of video watching moving to other screens. I believe it's our role as vendors to bring the innovation out, to help to steer, guide, and show them how we can do the full video transformation for them, with our system integration capability, with our solution portfolio, and beyond with our consultative services. So it's very imperative that we are here in CabSat. CabSat also being the leading exhibition and conference in the region, in the Middle East, Africa, and Southeast Asia, and a very integrative event, bringing in all the regional players. So it's quite important for us being here.
And being here important for you. And Ericsson, of course, you're not just a one-trick pony. You've got so many solutions and departments and suites that can provide solutions for everything in the broadcasting industry.
Indeed. So it is a one-stop shop, if you want. Combined with the capability for local expertise in this domain. As you know, this region lacks the specialization on innovative TV services. So our local teams are playing a big role in bringing this innovation closer to the broadcaster, closer to the operators, and also working and helping on integrating all this into their value chain, basically, and offering new routes to monetization, new routes to new business models.
And you say about monetizing and creating that chain of delivery of the content to the end customer. You clearly see as content as king.
Yes.
And getting it to the people, Ericsson is the best place to do that. You see some ways of change taking place in the future. We spoke about that just off camera, but give us an insight into that. It sounds really exciting.
Yes, absolutely. So you see in terms of the way people are consuming content. In the past, it was all about reach, in the sense that pushing content to or more channels. Pushing content through satellite, through internet distribution and such. Now it's all about the contextuality, and it's all about, so the content is pervasive. However, monetizing it or appealing to people to consume more and more is becoming equally important. And it's all about the contextuality of content. So we look at ways of allowing the user to discover the content in much more and richer formats, in richer ways, so that the experience becomes more immersive. We allow for also for the operators and the service providers to capture all these data, what we refer to as big data. There's a huge amount about and we analyze this, the analytics and the big data capture, to tie the usage habits with more and more differential services coming to the end user. Okay, this is what we mean by the contextuality of things.
So does this mean that at some stage in the future, if I come home from work, I've had a long day, I'm feeling down, the analytics, the big data that's been generated by my movements, by how I feel, my mood, let's say, you will then offer and curate that content for me to cheer me up?
Absolutely, that's a great question, Andy, because part of what we're exhibiting here as well is Media First, which is our flagship platform to carry this immersive experience. This can detect who you are as you enter into the household. This is not a dumb TV any longer. This associates your entry by location-based services on your that are tied with your radio network. Can pick up your profile as you enter. It will convey content that is specific to you. Now, the beauty of this, your wife or daughter or son comes in, and it will detect that profile, and it will offer content that appeals to both of you. So your wife likes to watch golf, you like to watch cricket, somewhere in between you have shared in the past a common watching experience. It will concentrate on that and convey this to you, again in this enrichment. Advertising is also allowed many folds into this, as we allow more ad insertions and targeted advertising to happen to you. So the kind of content that is thrown to you in advertising is more relevant and specific to what you need, rather than something you don't want to watch. And this whole thing, as we were talking, offline, it's moving from quality experience more into quality of life. That's the transformation that we're carrying.
Well, I have to say, George, someone suggesting shared content to watch in the home between myself and my wife may at least stop a few arguments in the Mahler household. So I'll thank you in advance for that. Obviously, Cabsat's important to the region. Ericsson's growth here has been phenomenal, hasn't it? Where do you see Ericsson as in the marketplace in 3 to 5 years?
We see ourselves as the lead consultative partner to transform industries like media and entertainment into this network society, helping them more understand the new ways of cloud-based services, the Internet of Things, optimizing their infrastructures, and also giving them a differential experience to their end users. Of course, we are a business-to-business in this arena. So we see ourselves as the prime partner for this transformation.